Well, you guys are not surprised to see me, right? I mean, just because I'm on vacation doesn't mean you got rid of me. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Christian Hanna Horror here today, and today, guys, we're going to be doing some Halloween month recommendations, fun little movies that are special in my life that I want to talk to you guys about, movies that you guys need to see in the month of October to prep you for Halloween, because this is a preparation. Now, the movie I'm going to talk about today is a movie that was requested by one of my patrons and just good friends in general. Hey, isn't that Devon Graham? The link to his channel will be in the description below. I do know that my other good buddy, Rotten Roger over at 3B, has praised this movie to the moon and back, and I'm here to talk to you guys about it today because it is an exceptionally fun movie. John Carpenter's Body Bags. Now, if you're a fan of the Tales from the Crypt type of stuff, the Tales from the Dark Side, the horror anthology TV craze, things of that nature, this is your type of movie, especially if you're a sucker, and you guys know me, if you're a sucker for a good anthology horror film, Body Bags is one of the most enjoyable I've ever seen. So Body Bags is this movie that came out of John Carpenter basically being prompted to do this, and his wife produced the actual movie itself, Sandy King, and it's quite fun. Body Bags is this really fun anthology horror piece that doesn't really try to rip off of anything. I've seen some reviews from these magazines back in the day saying it's an attempt to try to do what Tales from the Crypt did. I disagree completely. I think Body Bags feels exactly the way it should. It's got the flavor and essence of John Carpenter mixed with a little bit of Tobe Hooper because he did direct the third movie. So let's dive in a little bit about Body Bags, and I'll tell you guys about this movie, and I'll also tell you where you can watch it, especially if you don't own the movie. So the first episode, The Gas Station. This is fantastic. There are familiar faces, especially if you're a kid that grew up in the 90s. I think the dad from Lizzie McGuire is in this. You also have really nice little cameos from Wes Craven, who is nothing short of absolutely crazy in this. It's as enjoyable as anything I've ever seen. This is a big suspense, tension build-up episode, and it's quite honestly probably my favorite, although the rest are tied for second place. You know, there is no 1, 2, 3. It's 1 and then 2 2s. What's so great about The Gas Station is you know that all hell's about to break loose. You're just not sure who and when. And that's the good thing about a suspense episode. It keeps you at the edge of your seat the whole time, and The Gas Station is nothing short of that. It's really fun. It shows you don't have to have multiple scenes in an episode to be really enjoyable. You can keep it close, in-house, and make it really great, and The Gas Station does just that. The next episode is something that hits close to home to me because I am always paranoid about losing my hair, and the next episode is about a man who does everything to avoid losing his hair. It goes as far as coloring it, doing all these crazy combing patterns. So this man sees this commercial about a way for him to get his hair restored. So he goes up to the people to do this, and you soon find out that this is not your typical hair restoration center. This guy is in for a world of trouble, and it descends into chaos quickly, yet very enjoyably. There's something about this episode that's really intriguing to me. Maybe it's because I do have the fear of losing my hair one day, and maybe it's because it's just different. I mean, you don't see too many horror episodes about a guy afraid to lose his hair, but I gotta be honest, this was really enjoyable. So the hair episode is really funny and has a funny twist ending. It's kind of got that sci-fi feel to it. So the third episode, and the really most dark episode out of all three of these, starring Mark Hamill, is about a baseball player who loses his eye and basically gets an eye transplant. Now, the creepy thing about this is the eye that's put into Mark Hamill, the baseball player, is the eye of a deranged maniac. And that eye then starts to take over his own psyche and sends him into a dark, abysmal place where he's going in and out of insanity and just dark thoughts, and it's really intriguing with Mark Hamill. What else is there to say? Mark Hamill is such a joy to see on screen, and if you haven't seen that, 10 out of 10. Every episode in this is great. Now, to top it all off, between these is John Carpenter as this zombie host in this morgue, and he is absolutely hilarious. What's really nice about this is we all know John Carpenter as being this mean kind of guy, and he's always kind of just like really tart and just matter of fact. So to see him in this movie laughing, being the silly character, and having a good time is really lovely. So that's the best part of all of this. I believe Body Bags came out on HBO or something back in the day, or Showtime, one of those, and kind of just disappeared until Scream Factory resurrected it. Now, the movie did come available on VHS and all that, but I never really heard much about it until the Scream Factory came out. So it has become a staple in the Hanna House of Horror. And if you guys want to see this, there are multiple places you can see this. Vudu, you can stream it for free. Tubi, you can stream it for free. I do believe it may be on Shudder as well. If you guys want to get a physical copy, you can also get a DVD or the Scream Factory Blu-ray, which is a fantastic release. The restoration on that looks fantastic. And it's a lovely, fun movie. This is a movie, a popcorn movie, if you will. Extremely fun to watch. Really cool cameos and good cast in this. I was really surprised that Mark Hamill was in this. That's my first recommendation for the month of October to prep you guys for Halloween. John Carpenter's 1993 anthology movie, body bags.